The Dragonkin have used the Kylix you recovered for some sort of ritual. In all likelihood, one of Farsight. They too are searching for something, and I believe I know what that could be. When you and Sankan came across Kalarang, all the oracles listened out for Dracomundus in an attempt to locate it. But instead, we heard a call for aid, a familiar presence that we had not felt for many years. It may well be Pythoderkin. If he survived, my people could be allowed to rise from the ashes once again. We must answer his call. That is where things get complicated. Our visions are usually one-sided. We cannot speak, only listen in. Unless, that is, we make use of an enchanted crystal ball we call the Eye of Pythoderkin. We can assume that the dragons heard this call for aid as well, and they are well aware of our relics. They will surely attempt to take the eye from us. We must retrieve it first before they are able to do so. Let us split up. Head to the sanctuary on the Isle of Plakonesos. That's where the eye was kept under guard. I spotted signs of life on the isle. It may be that someone can lead you there. In the meantime, I will search the enemy camps in case it has been stolen already.
Setting off for Plakonesos? Oh, I wouldn't advise it. The corrupted have enchanted wind and waters both around Krisa. The only way to leave this isle is the Great Light Lapse. Alas, I'm afraid there are no gates of the Eternal on Plakonesos. I suppose that leaves you with only one option. Breaking the spell. Ha! But you would need to be a dragon hunter to do it. There are 3 statues you'd need to destroy in 3 different camps. If you manage to do that, I'll take you to the Isle myself. Ah, so you did it then. Very well. I must confess that I lied to you before. I had need of a hunter to destroy those statues, and I didn't expect you'd be willing to go out of your way to save an old woman's trinkets. It's nothing personal, you understand. We're all just looking out for ourselves. Well, a liar I may be, but a deal's a deal. Hop on board. The statues you purified were never bewitching the waters, but they were calling the corrupted here. It's of no matter to you. You are only passing through, after all. These are merely a few more enemies for you to overcome. But for me, it would mean either death or exile. This place, it's my only refuge. I don't believe the people of Montesky are so tolerant as to welcome me there. Even the Alliance has its limits. Good. Ready to kill. Fails me. Your friend has need of aid, it would seem. You'd best join her, and be quick about it.
Hunter, quick, let's finish them off. These corrupted got the jump on me. We're trapped like mice in here. Well, that could have ended badly. It's a good thing you arrived, and just in time, too. Did you find the Eye of Pythoderkin, Hunter? Please, give it to me, and I'll begin the ritual.
Are you sure you're strong enough, young outsider?
Sorry? I'm no outsider, old woman. I am an oracle of Pythoderkin.
And yet I do not know your face. So you've not once seen the dragon that created your order, nor seen with your own eyes how glorious this place once looked. These relics faded into oblivion before you were even born, young oracle. You lack experience.
You may be my elder, but you cannot have been around to see the downfall of this city. All the dragon blood among my people left for Montesky. Besides which, we are dragon hunters. Do not underestimate us. We have experienced more than you could imagine.
You are the first hunters that I have met, that much is true. Perhaps you are not as inexperienced as you look.
Well, Hunter, let us be off.
Something's wrong. That wasn't the true Eye. We have fallen into the dragon's trap.
It has been so long since I corrupted an oracle. I do so love souls so sure of their own strength. And to think that this pathetic trap worked. You fools! So ignorant of the arcane! Submit yourself to the Eye of Okarobia!
We must save her, quickly. It was because of this trap that the dragon was able to get past the scale of light's protection. These are powerful spells, but we can counter them. Give me your hand. Let me use your friend's link to Dracomundus and send you into her dreams. Her life hangs in the balance.
Have to be earned, but it burns, and deep inside that I cannot be there to comfort you. You know I want to, but you with your attitude, you know you can be so rude, Close your eyes, let's take a ride with me to a quantum blessing. There will be no more stressing, just release to this mental caressing. You a queen and I'm a king, so let's make it bling, bring down more kissing, hugging, sex while we're bugging, but we do what we say. You know, it's like you just gotta trust him. I'm not gonna hurt you. I know the guys before you may have played with your heart, but I know better. You're so unique. You're so exquisite. She had me hooked like a slave in the hood. Crazy situation. Close your eyes. Take a ride with me until the quantum blessing. Who'll be hating on occupation? Personally, I think we're freaks, but behind the scenes, we say what they mean. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We mean what we say. Yeah. Hipstar, relay, 215. Hey, yo, Pin Dragon, where you at, man? Hey. Mush rock music. Please don't abuse it.
What? What is...
A magic trap left for us to fall into. The dragon spoke the name of a powerful, corrupted oracle, Okarobia. She must have known that you are hunting down the Eye of Pythoderkin and made a copy of it to mislead you.
She must have the original then. We must find it.
You barely escaped total corruption. You've scarcely had time to recover, yet you're joining the fray already? You're a tough woman in... Okarobia will feel no need to hide. She has sunk all ships capable of making the crossing to her isle, and keeps them from being raised from the depths with a curse that will need to be lifted.
After what happened with this imitation of the Eye of Pythoderkin, it's clear that this is beyond my abilities.
Trust me, young oracle. Your powers will be enough, just so long as you do not allow yourself to be blinded by pride again. Let us take up position in the old oratorium and spill some dragonkin blood. You'll be able to become twice as strong then, you'll see. As for spells, the only person able to teach them to you is Okarobia's former apprentice.
And who is that?
I believe you know her already. She is called Almantea.
The Grand Oracle refuses to take the slightest risk. I'm glad to have you here to support us at least. Since you joined us, it has been one thing after another. I want to tell you how much you being here means to us. But since Sankan only thinks of himself and politics, I imagine I'm the first to say it out loud. Thanks to you, we'll soon know whether Pythoderkin survived. For the oracles who never knew him, like myself, it would be like meeting one's father. Come, our friend needs us.
Grand Oracle, this is no doubt your last chance to save Pythoderkin. Trust us, the traitress holds the key.
I'd be surprised if that were true. I knew Okarobia before Delphi Ippolis fell. If she went over to the enemy, then the call we heard in Dracomundis is surely nothing more than a common sham.
How can you be so sure, Almantea?
You already know my answer to that, old woman. So save your posturing. Okarobia herself taught me all I know about her brutality and her sick traps.
I remember well. Her ambitions of becoming Grand Oracle were opposed, powerful though she was, and you paid the price. She was the most powerful witch seen in an age, back when this title really meant something. That being said, I think your apprentice is right to want to go after her. Whether the call is a trap or not, Okarobia deserves to die. I did not think I would need to convince you of that.
You do not know her as I do. You were never subjected to her lunacy or her foul pride, never tasted her rage, never heard the crackle of her lightning magic directed towards you. Facing her would be a madness that I would not wish on anyone, and Astria least of all.
Almantea, with all due respect, you taught me to listen to the abyss of Dracomundis as you would the depths of the human heart, and listen to you talk. You sound less like a Grand Oracle, and more like a terrified apprentice. I know what it means to face one's mentor, Grand Oracle, and I understand your fear. Okarobia is skilled in deception, that much is sure. But there is no need for concern. It is we that are the hunters here, and she our prey.
Thank you for speaking so plainly, Astria. As always, your frankness has its merits. Well then, I will teach you the counterspell that will allow you to reach Okarobia. Show me I was wrong to fear this traitress, my apprentice. Astria appears... And to think that the mere thought of that vulgar traitress held me back, even though I was at the Battle of the Breach, even though I challenged Sir Ichnog himself, and did not fail back then. Consider yourself fortunate if you are not haunted by any such demons, Hunter.
The Dragonkin have walked right into our trap. We'll have the blood we need for the ritual soon enough.
Once the ritual is finished, Astria's counterspell will remain in place for just a moment. I'll guide you to the traitress.
I'm ready. It's time to send Okarobia back to her maker and recover our relic.
Protect your fellow hunter. I will get the boat ready. Do not allow the Dragonkin to interrupt the ritual.
I feel their blood feeding my power.
Remarkable.
Enough! I think that should suffice for a few minutes. Do not waste a moment. Good hunting!
Did you recover what I asked for? Do not waste a moment. Your friend's powers are unstable, and Okarobia could gain the upper hand at any moment. I have a boat here that I raised up from the seabed and repaired. Let us be off. This one is marked.
Who dares set foot on my isle? You are not the one who lifted my spell! What right do you have to stand before me? Me, who knows the indescribable whispers of Dracomungus! Me, who helped Xanthinios, Lord of the Ocean, to topple an entire civilization! Me, who reigns here alone!
Catching my breath.
Fear the power of secrets past! Behold the breadth of my knowledge! Kneel before me, Okarobia, grand oracle of Xanthinios! By the Lord of Okeanos, no oracle will ever measure up to me! Your ignorance condemns you to destruction!
By Pythoderkin, you're still alive! I feared Okarobia had made short work of you. Do you have the Eye of Pythoderkin? There's not a moment to lose.
Hunter, Dragon Tamer, you cannot remain here with this relic. Please return to the Temple of Pythoderkin as quick as you can.
We are heading there now. These guards, the snow has made them nervous. It started to fall the moment you were forced to kill Okarobia. Almost as though the skies themselves have been purging themselves of excess magic.
By the Eternal, snow? Even though we're right in the middle of summer?
Black magic, that's what I'm telling you. And the oracles are not done yet. May Miriel protect us from whatever they're about to do in their temples together with the Dragon Tamer.
Grand Oracle, our plan worked. We have recovered the Eye of Pythoderkin.
Good. Now we will see whether your intuition was correct, Astria. Whether it is indeed Pythoderkin that calls for our aid.
So you think it possible? Did I manage to convince you after all?
Now that Okarobia is no more, we can be sure of one thing at least. The call in Dracomundus is not her doing. Let us be off, Astria. It is time for you to hear the voice of the dragon that gave you its powers.
May my voice carry into the depths of Dracomundus. May my words reach the one who sent the call. I am Almantea, Grand Oracle of Pythoderkin, and I hear you.
Help. You must help us. We are under siege. There are survivors here.
This is not the voice of a dragon.
We are oracles. We were lost along with Divisive below the ocean's depths.
We have been besieged. We recovered an Eye of Pythoderkin, but the corrupted
are pressing forward.
we cannot hold out much longer.
How can we reach you? Oracles, answer me, sisters.
Allow me, Almantia. You speak in my home.
No! The dragon! He's using the eye to enhance his power! Grand Oracle, you must stop the ritual!
If you want to save your sisters who survived the fall of Delphipolis, Grand Oracle, you must be willing to make a sacrifice. You need only allow me to access your soul.
The Grand Oracle is still alive, but unconscious. The other oracles are doing their best to bring her back to us, but I think we will need to find another solution. We are dragon hunters, and you have already proven once before that the Banished Lords are not invincible. We must weed out this evil from its roots by finding a way below the ocean's depths to vanquish the dragon itself. Perhaps the nomads have a potion that would make that possible. I will approach the council.
Hunter, I fear there is no such potion that would allow you to breathe underwater.
I know of no relic that could help us either. Nonetheless, we must hunt down this dragon and save our Grand Oracle.
I may have a solution, but it is not without risk. We have an elemental right, back in New Rorgart. By combining this with ice, it allows us to resist the fatal frostbite that would otherwise be suffered from the blood of the pale dragon. If you were to carry out this rite using water instead, perhaps it would allow you to withstand the power of the ocean.
So it would be wise for all the hunters to go through this ritual, as well as the new apprentice and Deluculum Jerome.
The new apprentice, Council.
Sun Khan has been forced to withdraw from the hunt once and for all. He was weakened during the hunt for Kalarang, and we have doubts about his capacity to continue resisting the voices. So I have found a replacement.
You will find her at Neurogard, where she is following the teachings of another hunter, Yorn. As for the Deluculum, Cornelis, I'll leave that to you. Hunters, all you need do now is find Alaric and head for the north. He left with his troops for Syrah after you lifted the spell that previously made it inaccessible. One last thing, Hunter. You may have heard the guards call you Dragon Tamer, due to the Wyrmling accompanying you. I find it quite fitting, however, since you won your fight against Kalarang. So please consider this an official title from now on. Good hunting, hunters.
I am surprised by the speed with which Auspex de Clairval approved the idea of an elemental ritual, after we had to move heaven and earth to get him to let us send you to Dragomundus to face Kalarang. You gave him a good lesson in humility by triumphing over the banished lord of the jungle, that's for sure. I doubt I would be of much help for this hunt, but if you need me, do not hesitate to ask, Dragon Tamer.
So, Alaric is leading an expedition to Syrah. He will no doubt be making the most of the chaos we spread to take down as many dragonkin as possible. I wonder whether he already knows about Sankin. They never did see eye to eye, those two. Their understanding of justice and freedom was just too different. Well, either way, I have preparations I must be getting on with. You head off first. I'll join you later.
Alright, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. I thought the last video was the final, but I'm guessing it's not, y'all. But like, comment, and subscribe, man, to see more, y'all. We still got a little bit to go, y'all. And I'm out.